Okay, so I've addressed this in the comments, but I'm going to make a video. I don't agree with this at all, you say. The bullying, the harassing, the stalking. But it's also not right if all of us supporters trying to buy your medical supplies, diabetic formula, diabetic supplies, and you're eating ice cream, nuggets, and pizza. You make it out like I'm eating that stuff every single day. No. Every other weekend we either have pizza or chicken, because that's what the D&D group orders, to feed 12 people. The DM orders it. That's our dungeon master, the leader of the group. He orders and pays for it. Going forward, we're actually going to be doing potlucks because he just lost his job. As for like eating McDonald's, nuggets, whatever, that's a once in a while thing. Maybe once or twice a month. Sure, I've had pizza a few times, and sure, I went and bought ice cream. Whoopee shit. You tell me you've never ever bought anything for a treat for yourself? And as for buying my formula, one time last year, I asked for help to get formula because I was put on Glucerna, and at the time, there was tube feed formula called Glucerna 1.0. It was on back order. I had to get the over-the-counter stuff that you can drink, and it wasn't covered for me because it was meant for my tube. So one time I asked for assistance to get formula. Other than that, I've never asked for assistance for formula because my formula is covered. Diabetic supplies, the only time I've asked for help with diabetic supplies is when I had my GoFundMe up for my insulin pump. That is no different than me asking for help to get insulin pens if they weren't covered, because I'm diabetic and I still need to be able to take my insulin. But it's to keep my diabetes in check and in control. There is no such thing anymore as a diabetic diet. Well, there is, but you go look at it and it's nonsense. My diabetic doctor, my endocrinologist, has said, and my diabetic nurse, I can eat whatever I want, so long as I am taking the proper amount of medication to go with that, to making sure my sugars stay in check. You have a problem with me treating myself once in a while, or eating stuff that other people buy because it's a party or a get-together or whatever. Who are you? And this isn't me trying to be aggressive, and I realize this has come across aggressive, so I apologize. But who are you, or who is anybody, to tell me what I can and cannot eat? If you choose to no longer support me by following me, liking what I post, anything like that, because of the fact I can sometimes eat, that's on you. The other person, that Jen, always going on about how I said all I can eat is Mr. Noodles and instant mashed potatoes, and other than that, I've been on my tube full time since February. When I said that, that was the truth. I also came out and told everybody when I could eat normally again. And even if I'm eating this stuff, it doesn't always mean that it agrees with me. Last week I was sick almost every single day, no matter what I ate. I had soup one night, I threw it up. I had grilled cheese one night, I threw it up. So just because I can eat this stuff sometimes doesn't mean that it agrees with me and it stays down. And again, I can eat whatever I want as long as I'm taking insulin to keep my numbers in check. Now, the insulin pump's going to work even better because it's going to give me continuous insulin throughout the day, plus bolus insulin every so many hours, plus whatever I tell it to give me when I eat, or if I'm on the tube. Well, if I'm on the tube, that's why it will do so many hours, so it'll just work that way. I have never once lied to my followers. Whenever I am able to eat, you guys know about it. I do go through times when I can't eat. And like I said, I go through times where I think I can eat, and then I throw it up anyways. But I'm going to continue to eat whatever I damn well please when I can eat it, because I go through so many times when I go through phases where I can't eat. I'm going to enjoy the food that I want to enjoy when I can enjoy it. And if that makes me a bad person and that makes me someone you don't want to follow no more, then that's your problem. I have multiple wish lists up. I could put them all on one wish list, but I have multiple because I have them in categories. That's just what I do. I categorize stuff. But I've never once asked anybody to buy me something off of these wish lists since relisting them. The bullying account, that retired 2023, she took that, she went on my account. She took the time to come to my account, to click on my link tree, and then find my wish list. And then she took the time to add up the total of all my wish lists. And then she made a comment about it. How is that my fault? How is that on me? How is that me asking my followers for support? You know what kind of support I ask my followers for that I really, really want my followers to give me? Like my videos. Talk to me. Share my videos that have to-be content or other educational content. That's the support I'm looking for from you guys. If my followers or anybody chooses to go and support me in other ways, so be it. I am extremely appreciative. But if you don't choose to, or you're not able to, cool. Are you on here supporting me, showing me that, hey, I'm here for you, I'm commenting, we're talking, stuff like that? That's what I ask. And again, I apologize if I've offended you in some way because of the fact I can sometimes treat myself or by eating certain foods, enjoying being able to eat sometimes, then so be it. I apologize if you're offended, but that's not on me. I apologize if you're offended by the fact that I eat takeout sometimes. That's not on me. I apologize if you're offended the fact that I'm having ice cream every once in a while. This is the first time I've bought ice cream and I don't even freaking know how long. It's years. At least a year probably. I think the last time I had ice cream, in fact, the last time I had ice cream, period, may have been my birthday. So, almost a year ago. When Bestie bought me my favorite kind of ice cream for my birthday. So if you're offended that I got ice cream, so be it. Now, if this video is actually getting through to you and you actually can reason with what I'm saying, awesome. I hope I can retain you as a follower. I'm hoping that me voicing what your concerns are and trying to talk to you about it actually gets through to you. But if not, there's the unfollow button. There's the block button. If you're still that highly offended by it. Because again, I've never asked anybody to buy me diabetic supplies. Not once, not ever. Unless you're talking about the GoFundMe that I canceled. And didn't get any money from. Because that $125 donation, I didn't cash out. I didn't set up withdrawals. So that's being refunded. Should be by tomorrow, if it hasn't been already. They said I had till October 2nd to set up withdrawals, and I've never set it up. If I get an email saying that it's been refunded or whatever, I'll definitely show proof of that. I've been showing proof where I get emails saying to set up withdrawals. That's the only time I asked for help with diabetic supplies. And the only time I asked for help with diabetic formula was last year with Glucerna. If I truly asked you guys for help with diabetic formula, I'd be asking you guys to help me pay for the Peptamen that was working with my sugars. But I'm not. Instead, when I'm on my tube, I'm dealing with the formula that isn't diabetic friendly and just dealing with the fact that I have to take more insulin. Anyways, I hope you have a good day.